Yes, I'm gonna mix it up this video. Yes, Radiohead or Slop, and I'm gonna tell you why now. Okay, let's walk through it. One, what is Slop? Two, how to detect it. Three, how much your Radiohead catalog is Slop. Fourth, if they're talented regardless, and then finally, why you and others probably are gonna think that Radiohead suck. Now, let's just get straight to it. I'm not gonna mince words. 0 to 11, we've got energy and intensity. 0 through 10, we've got how catchy and or memorable and or iconic a song is on whole. Not 5 seconds of a good part that then you repeat, and now the song is no longer catchy or memorable. There's a 5 second clip, but the song sucks. It's like Blade Runner. There's an aesthetic, it's a wallpaper. There's no song, there's no movie, there's no nothing there. The Fifth Element is a better movie overall than Blade Runner, even though the aesthetic is cooler in Blade Runner, because The Fifth Element's a movie. There's a plot, there's a whole thing, there's something memorable, there's moments. Blade Runner is just an aesthetic. Radiohead is likewise largely that, except for the first couple albums where they're just a bad imitation of Oasis and Blur. Why do you say bad imitation? Because go listen to the Blur and Oasis records instead of friggin' Pablo Honey and The Bends and OK Computer for sure. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt so bad to listen to. And you're going to be like, oh my God, McConnor, you're being mean. That's not true. It's actually really good. That's because you watch too many Anthony Fantano videos and listens to dumb people on the internet who like living in bubbles and they like lying. Talk to a normal person. Don't talk to a fellow internet Zoomer. Talk to anyone, Gen X, a boomer, a millennial that's not chronically online, and a hipster who lives in a big city who makes music their identity, and they go, I love Radiohead. Radiohead is so good. You took that in. You took that in as the party line. That's not your opinion. That's like asking someone in communist Russia, like, hey, so capitalism, what do you think about it? And they go, it sucks. It's the ultimate Satan. You're like, good. And there's a KGB officer standing right next to them. It's like, duh. That's not really the best source of like, is this the kind of objective opinion? Because here's the thing. If we get to this, we're going to see if something's catchy, if it's at least a 7 in terms of catchiness and or memorability and or iconic, which the Radiohead stuff has iconic segments that make really good TikTok audio. They have good TikTok audios. They do not have songs. They have maybe 10 songs, and I got them here. Because if you look, here are my top 10 songs in terms of catchiness and energy. We've got I'm a Creep, which is a high energy catchy song. Look, it's a 9 in catchiness and a 7 on energy. It's a high energy rock song. That's my favorite. I like those things. Why, Connor, are you being so mean then? And just as incredible. You do it to yourself, you do. That's why it really hurts, is just to do it to yourself, you do. Down to no one else, you do it to yourself. Do it to yourself. That song's incredible. So is Creep. Go to Sleep is good. The Jigsaw, Falling Asleep. These are good songs. And that's about it. They got a lot of music. This is all I can muster. Dude, their average isn't even, they're a pop band. Because look here, 7.3 catchiness and 4.9 on energy. So they're not slop, but that's me. I had to go through everything. Every other person I know who isn't a chronically online music person or just downloads their opinion, anyone who's actually listened to Radiohead, like all the way through, and they're not just some soft girl in their bedroom that likes pop music and it's like, oh, well, it's indie. If you're below the catchiness, if you're to the right, it doesn't matter what energy level you're at. Everyone who's not a fan of that genre or band or a music nerd calls it slop. They call it garbage. They call it bad. So for you, you might be predisposed to liking things even when they're not catchy over here just because you like that style or that energy level or whatever. That's good for you. But it's not good. Right? Like, when I'm in the gym, I will put on, like, Slayer songs that aren't catchy, that aren't iconic, that aren't memorable, because the intensity is at a level that it gets me in the space to get through my workout and gets at the right intensity. It puts me in the right space mentally. But I'm not going to go around and say, oh, that's really catchy, well-written music. That's good music. Those are good songs. I might say there's good moments. Even Raining Blood. There's like 2 parts in it where you're just like, if you just didn't do this, or you did a different style of the guitar tones and the mixing, but that's how thrash is. Then you like the style, even though the song is not catchy, it's not memorable, it's not iconic. There are parts that are catchy, memorable, and iconic, and because of those parts, then people sometimes might go and listen to the whole song over and over and over, but that's just because you had repetition beat it into your head, and now you can recite the song note from note. But the first time you heard it, you probably would have skipped the parts that suck when you're trying to recall what happened. Versus something like friggin', I don't know, like Bark at the Moon by Ozzy or Crazy Train or any of the Led Zeppelin songs you can think off the top of your head. Or even Toxic by Britney Spears. Oh, but that's not a hard rock example, see? Here's a great thing. You can do Wonderwall by Oasis. Today is going to be the day that I'm going to throw it back to you. Right now, I don't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. And all the roads lead us out blinding down. All the many things that I like to say to you, but I don't know how. And I say, baby, you're going to be the one that change me. Because after all, you might wonder, whoa. Boom! Down, do. At the end of the song. Guys, that's a good song. Radiohead does one moment like that, either repeats it so much or puts a bunch of filler stuff in there that goes nowhere. Oh, Johnny Greenwood's so good. Maybe he is, but why don't they have good songs? They've got maybe 10. Make a catalog. I might understand Radiohead's talented, but everyone, if you're judging based off of the catalog is mostly garbage. If you listen to a bunch of 5-second TikTok audios and you go, wow, that's really cool, which I did, which everyone does, and then you click the song and you're like, wait a minute, there isn't a song, there's just a TikTok audio. Oh no, it's the same thing with Deftones. It's a palette, it's a wallpaper, it's a sonic landscape, but there's no plot, there's no movie, there's no national monument, okay? It might be pretty, but that's it. So, go yell at me in the comments, but you're wrong, it doesn't matter. But yell anyways, because it's good for you to yell. It's good for you to get it out and yell at people on the internet. So, without further ado, go have fun. I release you. Bye-bye. And if you liked this, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Or not. Oh my God. Or not.